Okay, so again, thanks to everybody who helped make yesterday great, especially Denise, tireless Denise, who started, a lot of people did a lot of stuff yesterday. Denise started weeks ago, so we never fully understand how much she does, so thank you. Okay, so we have an announcement to share from the vestry, and it's a bit of a change here for Trinity. And we want to explain some of the context behind it. So I'll get to the bottom line up front. So next week you heard Joanna say that we're going to have a single service for the bishop. That's a bishop thing. They come, they do one, that's it. Okay. The change that we're looking at going forward, starting the following week, starting March 15th, is that we are going to, instead of having one service at 8 o'clock and one service at 10 o'clock, we're going to migrate to having a single service starting at 9:30. That is going to be at least as long as the interim tenure, whatever, as long as Joanne is here, right? And we want to explain a little bit about the context behind that. Okay, so as many of you know, our previous rector, beloved rector, Ann, took a new calling. She announced that back in the summertime. We all thought, oh, this will be easy. 3 weeks from now, we'll have another interim rector. We'll be all signed up. We'll be marching down the road. Yeah, right. That didn't work out so well, okay? And I want to talk a little bit about some of the behind the scenes and get to why we've made this decision. When I say we, I mean the officers in the vestry. So the candidates that the diocese presented for us for interim rector were both very senior people. And according to the diocese payment scale, we were going to struggle to have a full-time interim rector. So we looked at having a part-time interim. And the diocese defines part-time, but I'll just pick on half-time. The diocese defines half-time as 2 Sundays a month and 2 days a week in the office. And we thought that was, we, the search committee and the vestry, we all agreed that that was not a good fit for Trinity. We want the continuity of having a rector here every Sunday if there's any way to do it. So Joanna was willing to work with us to say, okay, I'll be here every Sunday. I'm good with that. And of course she does pastoral care. And I'll, instead of 2 Sundays a month and 2 days in the office during the week, I'll be here every Sunday and I'll do fewer days in the office. So we're going to have less office hours time being. And that was a bit of a trade-off we made. But from a scheduling perspective, Joanna also has another commitment, another foundation, Trinity job.
A job, yeah, they pay.
Another calling. She can only do one service every Sunday. So we met with the vestry and we thought about it and prayed about it, and we decided that the best way forward for Trinity is to have a single service starting at 9:30. Have a few details that still need to be worked out. You know, how often will that service have music? How often will it be a quiet contemplative service? That's a little bit of TBD, to be determined. What time exactly are we going to do the adult Sunday school? For a long time, we've done it between the 2 services. Well, there's no between, at least for a little while now. So we have a few details that we need to work out. But the main thing that the vestry voted on, that starting on March 15th, we're going to have a single service, 9:30. Did I forget anything? Okay. Does anybody have any questions? That can include on Zoom.
Mary.
Oh, Mary has a question. Thank you. That's an extremely polite way for Mary to say, Gordon, you forgot to mention that this is just for the interim period.
You said it.
Did I?
You said it. But
I did say it.
That's something that we'll have to discuss down the road further, depending on the candidates.
I think one of the things that we have to do as a community, as a congregation, come together and decide what are the things that are most important to us. And maybe having 2 services is important to us. Maybe that's something we do require of a new rector. We still have to sort of feel that out going forward. I also want to add that I've presented this as, I think it's fair to say this was originally inspired as a scheduling matter, but in truth, we've thought about it a lot, and it has other dimensions to it. This helps us, how many of us have identified as, oh, I go to 10 o'clock, I go to 8 o'clock. Those people at the other service are strange, Well, they are. I mean,
8 o'clockers.
We need to come together. I'm strange, I know. We need to come together as a congregation, right? And we need to, and this, if we have a single coffee hour where we're all meeting and chatting and reminding ourselves and why we're together and why we're in this church, that's important. And that this single service, it serves a purpose other than just scheduling ease for Joanne. Okay, it's both.
Yeah, we're coming together as one family. We've always been one family, but we're just going to be a little bit closer. You'll have some new neighbors in your pews. All right, you might be sharing a pew with somebody that they think that's their pew or not. But it'll be fun.
There's going to be a grudge match between the Caldwells and Andy and.
Well, there's plenty on the inside too.
It's not going to go that way.
And as Joanna said, it's a new day. The sun has risen.
Yes.
And it's a new day, and we need to accept change, but it's going to be the best for our Trinity family. And we hope that everybody can embrace this and understands. And if you don't, if you still have some questions, reach out to any vestry member or one of the warden's officers, and we'll be glad to help you guys out.
And I'll add one last detail, which was we made the decision, before making the decision, we consulted with Caleb. He is able to swing the earlier time. So for the days that we do have music, we're still going to have Caleb. Thank you, Caleb. Yep. Okay.
Oh, yes, Vicki.
Oh, I'm sorry, Vicki.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. All right, so for people on Zoom, Vicky's question is, can we get these details put into a newsletter, some sort of written information? As soon as Denise kicks me in the butt and tells me what to do, then yes, we will.
So remember, next Sunday, one service with the bishop at 10. The following Sunday, the 15th, one service starting at 9:30 for everyone.
And next week is also independent of Trinity, is the week we change the clocks.
Yes.
Daylight savings, either away from daylight savings or to it, I never remember. Yeah, don't be late for the bishop. Yes, Jane. Okay, so Mary's question, if I can paraphrase, is do we have consensus of opinion about whether or not this new single service will always have music? And I think the answer is not yet. We don't yet have consensus. We've talked about, so a lot of people, certainly at this 10 o'clock service, love the music, understood. We think of the 8 o'clock as those Quakers with no music, right? But they think of themselves as contemplative, quieter service, right? And my personal opinion is neither one is right or wrong or better. They're just different. Okay, so the vestry is discussing, maybe we have some services that are with music and some services that are contemplative. Those details have yet to be worked. Any other questions or comments? Yes, Susan. Okay, I will paraphrase what Susan has said so that everybody on Zoom can hear. You're saying that the adult Bible study folks who for a long time now have met at 9 o'clock, they have already discussed this, and their plan going forward is to meet at 8:45, so starting March 15th, right? They're going to meet at 8:45 to get a 45-minute Bible study in leading up to the 9:30 service. Did I say that correctly? Thank you.